What is up, everyone? It is Coach Family Gamer 777, and I welcome you to the Deadzone Rules Update. It's been a while. I've been playing a lot of Deadzone the past few months, getting ready for Adepticon, and yeah, just once again, greatest game ever, best skirmish game out there. So I'm very, very happy to be bringing this video and more videos in the future. So let's get right to it. So Deadzone had a rules update. Coach, what is the Deadzone rules update? Well, you got to go to the Mantic companion app. All right, I think this is the wave of the future for Mantic. They are going to be giving out rule updates and stat changes and whatnot on the companion app. Now, what's going on here is they are doing rules updates for the Forgefathers, which is, as you know, my favorite faction. Between them and the Enforcers, but definitely the Forgefathers are near and dear to my heart. So what they did was they came up with a few new stat lines for things, for units and whatnot. So we're going to discuss them, and let's just get right to it. All right, let's start with the Forge Lord. Here he goes. All right, so the top is the beta, obviously, and the bottom is the previous Forge Lord. So we got a few new things and a few things that have been changed. So the Forge Lord still moves on a 1 to 2. All right, range of 4+. Now he's gone up. Okay, he was a 3 fight. Now he's a 4 fight. When you change Forge Fathers like that, I don't like it. Now, if you move on here, survive of 3 as opposed to 4 before. So I like that a lot, all right? Still has armor 2, health points of 2, size 1 on a 25 mil base. Life support, recon 5+, up from 4+. I don't know about that. I don't know. I think 4+ for the amount of points that we're going to spend is pretty good. Solid. I think he's supposed to be solid because he's in a Forge Guard armor. So I think that was something missing from the original part of the Mantic Companion. Tac 3, and he has Defender of the Star Realm. Still the same thing. The big thing is this, my friends. If you come down here, this is the big one right here. Okay? That is the Forge Lord is now from 50 points in 4 VPs to 44 points in 3 VPs. Now, I was on the rules committee, and a few of the suggestions I made was that the Forge Fathers are way too expensive. Way, way too expensive. And I'm glad that they're actually starting to make these changes. Very, very happy that they're actually point accordingly. Now, 44 points is it's still a big chunk of your army. If you're playing 200 points, which is the truth, which is the key, is which you need to be at, 44 points is almost 1/4 of your army. So bringing it down to 44 points is okay. He still has solid. He still has life support, so you get that extra saves, or if you can just survive and not get wiped out in one shot, it really, really helps. The survive of 3 is really going to help a lot. Armor 2 is helping with the reduction of AP in these armies, so I see this as a positive. All right, I really do. I like this a lot. I think this is a step in the right direction for the Forge Fathers. All right, my friends, let's look at the Thorgrim Huskarl. Okay, beta on top, regular on the bottom. All right, so he still moves on a 1 to 2, range of 4, but they don't have a pistol. But wait a minute, he does have a pistol. Rapid fire, weight of fire 1, which he had before. So that's the Huskarl has it. Fight of 3, yeah. Yeah, I like that a lot, man. I like that a lot. One of my suggestions is that the Forge Fathers don't really have a true combat unit, other than, say, the Chief Brocker, all right? No one's really fighting and able to get in there. I know the aliens have a lot of 3s. One that really always comes to mind is Kalishi. 3+ frenzy 1, AP 1 weapon. I like that a lot. That they're able to hang with them. Now, the Forge Father were able to go toe-to-toe with them, but this is going to kind of even the score. Survival 4, recon, armor 1, 2 hit points, still size 1, 25 millimeters. All right? If you come over here, my friends, and look right here, he has gone from 30 VPs and, 30 points and 3 VPs to 28 points and 2 VPs. I think that's excellent. I really do think that's great because, like I said, they're very expensive. And also, every time you get a Forge Father leader, massive amount of victory points going towards your opponent, if they were able to kill him. So this is going to help a lot. This will take him a little bit more because I think that, 20 points, while still hefty, while still a nice chunk of your army, it's priced accordingly. 2 VPs also brings down the sting of worrying about losing him. If you look here, they are both headstrong. Recon 4 plus, Tactician 1. All right? Thunderstrike, one of the best rules in the Forgefather, maybe in the game. All right? The only thing is this. He's lost Frenzy. Now, for 2 points in 1 VP, losing Frenzy, I don't know. But let's break it down. I don't like when they take things away from my guys. So I'm going to be... let's play devil's advocate here a little bit. If you look here, he's gone from a heavy heat hammer to a heavy forge hammer. But the stats are exactly the same. Right? Close combat, AP 1, knockback, smash 1. So, I made a video before and you guys commented were awesome. And please comment on this video. Let me know what you're thinking. Smash with 3 up fight. You're getting an extra dice. So let's break it down. You're getting 3, always getting 1 more. All right. So let's say you get 3, charge, smash, 5 dice minimum. You injured a guy, your opponent, and then you decide to fight him again. So you would have 3 injured and smash, rolling 5 dice, but a minimum of 4 dice with an AP 1 weapon, fight of 3, always get an extra dice. Is it better than Frenzy? I'm thinking, I was thinking that Frenzy was better than Smash. But I got to tell you, playing a lot of games, I think that Smash is good also. With the 3+ Smash 1, rolling your minimum 4 dice, crazy 8s, exploding 8s going all over the place. You get a nice 8 train going, you can get some stuff done. Although Frenzy and Smash would have been something special, I can kind of see it, losing the VP in the 28. So I like it. I like this one a lot. It's a step in the right direction for the Forgefathers. One of my favorite units in the Forgefathers, and if you look on the bottom, Beta on top, regular on the bottom again. They were 5-4-4 across the board, but now look at this. They are 3s, just like their leader, just like their Hurskar. I think this is a great change. 3+ fight. They on a 4+ fight with Smash, it was pretty good. 3+. Now we're talking. Now we're really talking, all right? Nothing has changed for them. 17 points, armor 1, 2 health points, knockback smash, AP 1, heavy forge hammer. I think it's important that they were able to do something. A fight of 3 is pretty good. The only thing I've said this before, and it really bothers me, that the Forgefathers are a fighting unit. They are elite warriors. They should have a pistol. I'm sorry, I think they should really have a pistol. Because if they get close enough, they can shoot and then get into combat. Maybe get a shot off. You never know. Just like when you play Plague. Just like when you play some of the orcs and you get the 5-up shoot, 6-up shoot. The worst units in the game have the heavy shoot and they always do some damage. So I think they should have a pistol for 17 points, 2 VPs. This change right here, my friends, is gold. And I'm going to do it. I'm doing it for the Thorgrim. Coach's seal of approval. There it is. All right, let's move on. Okay, so I got to be honest with you. I love this model. I was taking them. They do okay. But they needed some help, all right? And I think we might be close. So let's go into it. All right, so the original Valkyrs, the Brockers, 2-4 speed. All right, so they had a 5-5-4 originally, armor 1, 2 health points, size 2 on a 40 mil base, twin hailstorm rifles, range 6, AP 1, weight of fire 1. Decent, 20 points, 2 VPs, not bad. All right, so let's get down. Speed and range is the same, but let's look at this. Oh, why do you have a 4-up fight? Are you trying to tell me something? Let's see what happens in a minute. Now, they have a survivor 4, which is pretty standard for the Forgefathers, but they've lost armor. They've gone from a 1 to a 0. So we'll get to that in a minute when we go through everything. 2 health points, still size 2. All right. Now we got a bunch of new stuff over here. So they still have the twin hailstorm rifles, range 6, AP 1, rapid fire, weight of fire 1. All right. New burst pistol, range 3, rapid fire 1. Why do you have that, you say? Well, I think because if you take the Master Artificer and he gives the Brocker, which you see here, he is a Brocker Valkyr, not just a Valkyr, but a Brocker Valkyr, is fire control or weight of fire 2. So if you're taking Brockers, the fire control really didn't mean anything. I mean, it was really, I think, geared towards the Artificers because you can take them with 2 ranged weapons. But the Brockers, basically, you take a pistol, all right? But now, when we have a burst pistol and twin hailstorm rifles, you might be able to get that fire control off if you got that splat, if you take the Master Artificer with them. Now, ramming, okay? Close combat, knockback, smash 1. Yeah, I'm digging that, man. I'm digging that. For a fight with smash and knockback. So basically what they did was they took one away from the Thorgrim, but then they gave it to, and then they took one away from the Brocker, giving them a 4-up fight with knockback and smash. So you're a size 2, okay? Size 2, which you might be bigger than a lot of things, all right? Getting into combat. So now you have ramming, okay, which has knockback and smash, all right? And that is really good. Now, let's count it off. 3, charge, bigger, and then smash. So you're rolling 6 dice. Let's say you're not bigger. You're rolling 5 dice, minimum 5 dice. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Not charging in 4 dice altogether. I really like this. I always said, why doesn't the Valkyr have a close combat option? Like the Enforcer Jet Bike, same thing. So why doesn't it have a close combat option? So now you're not getting an AP, all right? You're not going to get an AP, but you're going to get smashed. So it's basically like running the guy over, and I like that. Here's my thought. I don't see why loss of armor, all right? Basically, you're giving him a burst pistol, and you're going to say that, all right, so if you look here, 22 VPs, 22 points, 2 VPs. So we've gone up from 20 to 22. So for 2 extra points, better fight stat, a burst pistol, and now you have a extra dice on your close combat, and you can also do knockback. For 2 points, I don't know that the armor. They should have the armor. All right, I think they should still have armor. Also, if they're a size 2, you figure there's a Brocker. He has 2 health points. You throw him on a bike, give him an extra health point. I think they should have an extra health point. If you don't want to give him an extra armor, give him an extra health point. So health point of 3. All right. You got to remember too that these are on the ground. They're not able to climb. They're not able to do that. They're limited. They do work. They're good on the floor, but they don't. They're not able to get to that next level and maybe get some shots and stuff. So grabbing lower objectives, maybe cleaning up the lower part of it. If you've watched any of our battle reports or you've actually played us, we love levels. 2, 3, 4 levels, bridges everywhere. So these guys are mopping up the mat level of the game. So like I said, I think armor or at least a health point, 22 points. 22 points is a little hefty, 20 points. Because I know you're not supposed to compare them, but, when you compare them to the Tunnel Runner, the Tunnel Runner is only 33 points. We're looking at 22. The the Valkyr has better stats, but the only thing is the weapons on the Tunnel Runner is just so good. Twin Chem Spitters, range 6, AP 2, weight of fire 2, and prey. And then their sights are AP 1, frenzy 1. 33 points. So you're looking at an extra 13 points regular or an extra 11 points here. Man, the Tunnel Runner is so good compared to that. But, you're looking at 3 PPs, 33 points. So this is a step in the right direction here. Like I said, the only thing I would like to see is maybe give them the armor or give them the health point. I think the health point would be good just for the fact that it's a size 2. The bike, we can absorb some of the damage, some of the incoming fire, or, some of the damage. So, but yeah, I like this a lot. Hammer Fist, Drop Trooper. Beta on top, regular on the bottom. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed except that going from 3 VPs and then you're coming to a whopping 2 VPs. So a decrease in VPs. I got to tell you, so I've run these a few times. I really like them, okay? Fight of 4, Survivor 4. Pretty good. AP 1 and an AP 2 Inferno Drill, range 4 AP2, but you're dropping them in wherever you want. You know, you call them in, you drop them in, and they cause some havoc in the back line or just grabbing objectives, whatnot. Now, what I think is that these guys should have life support. Essentially, they are Forge Guard that drop in. All right, I love that they're solid. The drop suit, you know, and then it becomes a. They have a jump pack, which is one of the most underrated pieces of equipment in the game. I like it. The thing is with these guys, 30 points is really hectic. Give them life support so they can you know, get to town. You know, armor 2. They're basically, like I said, Forge Guard. If you're going to make them a Forge Guard, they're 4 points more than the Forge Guard. They are 2 VPs, so they're a little less in the VP area. I think that just adding the life support would do it, make them a little more hardy, and make them on the table a little longer, because as you know, even though there's some price drops in this, the Forge Fathers are very expensive. They are the most expensive out of everybody, and they usually have the smallest model count when you play them. They are good, they are hardy, they stay around, but you know what? You get on the wrong side of dice, you get on the wrong side of an A train, you're in trouble. So this bites the sting a little bit, you know, reduces the sting a little bit from the 3 VPs to 2 VPs, but I do like it. Yeah, it's a step in the right direction. Like I said, add life support and they'll be perfect. All right, so let's build a team. These are my Beta Fathers, the Beta Forge Fathers. All right, so for some reason, I don't know why, Mantic Companion wouldn't put them in the order they should be in. I like to do leaders, troops, specialists, and so on and so forth, but here we go. So come with me. Forge Lord, the beta version, all right? Getting him for 46 points, and I give him ammo, all right? So he can use his Hailstorm rifle. Then we move up to, let's go right here to the troops. We're getting 4 Thorgrim, each one with a smoke grenade. Reason is, it's combat army, combat units, we need that, smoke grenades. All right, get them where they need to be so they can't be shot at. Then we are moving over to the Brocker Valkyrs, 2 of them, bare bones. And then we get the Hammerfist Drop Trooper, bare bones again. So, you know, if you look, this would have been a lot more VPs. You know, we're saving a few VPs here, and it gets going, all right? So this is what I think, you know, if you're just going to take these guys. Reason I took the extra stuff is I had 14 points left over. I could have threw a Brocker in there, but I figured let's just use the new hotness, the new shiny, and let's take it from here. Pretty good list. I definitely run this list. The Hammerfist Trooper. I think one of them. I think you need 2 of them though. But man, that's 60 points. That's hefty. That's man, that's a third of your army right there. So, but very cool. I like this. I'm gonna try this out. I'll probably do a battle report on it, and then let's see what you guys think. I'll come back and give you my thoughts then. All right, everyone. That is the Forge Fathers Deadzone rules update. I really like the changes. What do you think? I'd like to know what you guys think. Comment down below, let me know. Let's get this conversation going. I answer every single comment on our channel. I'd like to see what you guys think. Step in the right direction. Are my views too out there? Are they not out there? I don't know. I think I'm on the money. If I do say so myself with a biased opinion, but I think it's the right step in the right direction. What we got to do is we got to play this and give feedback. All right. So, guys, if this is your first time here and you got this far, please, we'd love for you to subscribe. We got tons and tons of Deadzone content on the channel. We also have a Patreon that helps the page, the page and the channel keep going. And if worse comes to worse, if you just hit that subscribe and the like button, it really helps us out to spread the word around. I really appreciate it. But thank you very much for staying with me, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.